Welcome back to BT Willis Garage. Today we are doing a lawn renovation that includes a process of aeravating, liming, fertilizing, as well as seeding my yard. Today we're using the product, a Lesco small spreader. We used a UM428 Jacobson with a Ventrac aeravator, so it actually fractures the soil. And so you always want to start with aerating. You can put out your lime and fertilizer first and mash it into the ground, that's fine, but always aerate before you seed. And we're going to show you a clip of that now. This machine's really cool because you can have co-pilots. Alright guys, so now that we've aeravated the yard, we're going to go ahead and get into our products. We use the Aeravate Verde Long product. This is actually a slow release lime, and it works really well as far as bringing that, it pretty much adjusts to where you're not going to have any moss in your yard. We recommend putting out this just about every season, but as always, do a soil test to be sure you need that adjustment. For our fertilizer, here's our starter fert. It's Howard AccuBlend, and you can see the genetic makeup here of 18, 24, 12. It's worth noting that last week we actually put out around 8 bags of Milorganite, and we focused that mainly in the front parts of the lawn. You'll see here in a little bit. The grass seed is actually one, we're here near Chapel Hill, North Carolina, so check your zone for your needed grass, but this is one that NC State had a test plot on, and it was the most drought resistant, disease resistant, as well as shade resistant grass, so we went with that this year. It's around 75 bucks a bag. It's TMI Turf Merchants Inc., and it's their TTTF, the turf type tall fescue. All right, we're going to go ahead and load up some of this lime and show you how we use the Lesco spreader. Alright guys, one of the things that is worth noting is either use a measuring wheel or use measuring tape depending on how big your lawn is. What you can do is actually roll off and get the square footage of your yard by using a square footage measurement. And that way you can compare it to the bag. So if your bag says that 1 bag of fertilizer is good for 5,000 square feet, you know that you need to measure that, determine how big 5,000 square feet is in your lawn, and apply the product appropriately. Alright guys, we're putting out the lime now, and something important to note if you have a Lesco spreader is there's a couple things that, that you're going to need to know about. Anytime you're filling the system, make sure it's off or you're going to be spilling product. Same thing when you stop. Keep a constant speed of about 3.5 miles an hour in order to get even spread. And you'll notice if you go slow, it kind of just drips down, but if you go fast, it stays spread out. I know that's hard to see, but take my word on it. And then also check your bag for the adjustment level as far as the amount of spread. Left is less, right is more in most cases. Alright guys, now that we have the lime out, we're going to continue to finish with even layers of the fertilizer. Make sure you blow off any concrete that the fertilizer may have gotten on, and with a blower or a broom, you know it will change the color of the concrete. Be very careful when putting out your grass seed. A little fertilizer, a little lime gets in your flower bed, no problem. Grass seed you want to keep out, or you're going to have a mess to clean up with Roundup or by hand, and it's not fun. So well guys, what we're going to do is roll right into the results. Probably 3 to 4 weeks. We actually have a hurricane coming in next week and some rain coming tomorrow. If you can look behind you there, I'm applying a little water. Highly recommended to go ahead and put water on the areas you've done. This baby seed wants to see 2 light waterings a day until it starts to germinate. And after that, you want to keep a close eye on it. So guys, enjoy, and here's the results. Everybody, here's a little update. This is exactly 7 days in. It's worth noting. I don't really want to walk on it yet, but just to show you all these little dudes coming up. And that's pretty much everywhere. I wish I could get out and see the activity in those bald spots. I might have to reseed. Alright, week 1 update. Alright everybody, here is I believe we're at 17-day update. This little piece right here that was looking so good actually combed over and died. I had put too much seed there. Thanks a lot, Aaron. I can't wait anymore. We're mowing. This is day 21. I just did the trim pass. And sorry, I'm taking some cardboard out and putting more seed out later, but let me just get a little before. I know this has been a lot of before and afters, but this will be a good documentary. So I'm about to put out more peat moss and seed, quite a few bare spots, but we'll see how it stripes. All right, guys, there you have it. This is kind of stage 1 of the renovation, but I did want to check in with you with this final kind of video to stage 1, kind of give you an idea of how we're looking. This is 3 weeks since the big part of the renovation. We've still got some bare spots, but you can't really see it from this angle. It's kind of an unfair angle, to be honest. But it just keeps going and keeps going. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, so stage 2 is going to be filling in these bare spots. You can see a lot of weeds. I didn't use selective herbicides on this side of the yard. You can kind of see where I started to right there. So these bare spots look terrible up front, and there's still a lot to be corrected here, but you can see my aeravation holes are still intact. So I'm going to peat moss and reseed these, and you can check out my channel to find stage 2 of this renovation. Alright, see y'all later.